very honored to be here on behalf of the CYCNet Board of Governors to welcome you to the 22nd NACCW Biennial and the 4th Child and Youth Care World Conference. As co-chair of the first World Conference that was held in Newfoundland and Labrador in 2013, I'm particularly excited to see the connections continue. We started in Canada. The next World Conference was in California in the USA. The next one was in Vienna, and here we are in South Africa. CYCNet, which is formerly known as the International Child and Youth Care Network, actually has its roots in relationships between Canada and South Africa, and particularly in the relationship between Dr. Tom Garthat and Brian Gannon, who had a vision about 20 years ago that they wanted to create a vehicle, a format for child and youth care workers around the world to be able to connect with each other, to network, to discuss issues that were related to practice and other things that were affecting them wherever they lived and worked. And that vision has been successful. There are thousands of child and youth care professionals and other professionals who work with children and youth who visit the CYCNet website, Facebook page on a daily basis. Every single country in the world has hit on the CYCNet page. As Leon mentioned last night, CYCNet is an open access site. It has the largest library of online child and youth care related resources that are accessible for free to anybody that has an internet connection. CYCNet is registered here in South Africa. It is run in South Africa by Martin Stabery, Brian Gannon's son, who is continuing the legacy that was started by Brian and Tom over 20 years ago. It is governed by an international board of directors with representatives from Canada, Scotland, India, New Zealand, the United States, South Africa, Bangladesh, Australia, and Indonesia. The CYCNet World Conference, which is fairly new incarnation, was developed and is run permanently by CYCNet. The idea is that we wanted to take what was happening online and make it live in some way. And so the goal of the CYCNet World Conference is that we would partner with organizations or associations that are doing child and youth care work, that are committed to child and youth care practice, and be able to move it around the world to places that it otherwise may not be able to be. And so the CYCNet World Conference doesn't belong to any one organization or association. It belongs to the child and youth care field globally. The more opportunities that we come together, that we have to sit face to face and talk about experiences and share information and share practice ideas, the better we all will be able to serve the children, youth, and families that we work with. On a final note, I thought it might interest you to know that when it comes to child and youth care, South Africa is leading the world. And you may not be aware of that because often in our own country, we're not aware of how we're viewed from outside of that country. South Africa is the only country that has legislation that regulates the discipline of child and youth care. Many other countries have been trying for a long time. The Isibindi model is a model that is looked upon with great proclaim from many other places. It's seen as an innovative and creative and cutting-edge model that many of us in other countries would like to figure out a way to adapt and use. And the passion and the energy and the enthusiasm and vibrancy that sits here in this room, if we could bottle that and take it away we would enhance child and youth care practice everywhere else outside of South Africa. So thank you for allowing me to be here. I look forward to learning with and from you all, and I hope that everybody has a wonderful week at the conference. Thank you.